the head. If you are new, do us a favor and hit the subscribe button somewhere along here. And if you are one of the 60 amazing, wonderful souls who've already started this crazy journey with me, do us a favor again and hit the like button or share it with your friends. It will help us out with that little, YouTube algorithm shebang-a-lang so that, we can grow this channel together. But you know what? Enough of that plug. Let's move on to the match. So, final score being Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 1. And what I really just want to quickly do is just kind of give my overall take on how the game went. I will then go into the halves and really kind of like give my interpretations of it. So for me overall, I thought it was good. For a second game of the compared to last week, where I felt that kind of the second half we just dropped off. I thought that this week we started to get into the game. Though that first 10 minutes, let me tell you something. It was as if this Liverpool team had just met in the parking lot and they just all got together and everybody was standing there. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? It was actually, I had like flashbacks of last season. Actual fucking flashbacks of last season. And I was like, you know what? That's not going to happen this year. If that happens this year, I will be, I don't know where I'll be because I want supporting this club. I would just get tired of bullshit. But anyway, be that as it may, as it turns out, we were able to really put on a good display again. It was a solid win. We also had a debutant, and I'll speak about him later on. But overall, I thought it was a good win. Good win. It's not 9-0, but you know what? If I'm being honest, I wouldn't want to have another 9-0. We did that with Bournemouth last season, and we were utter garbage. Yeah? We did it to United. We did 7-0, and we were garbage. So if we can go along slowly, closing along and doing these things, I agree with that as it stands. But overall, I thought solid performance. This time around, it looked more like the team had more of a cohesion around it. It looked like they were all pressing together. They were all pressing in the right areas, most importantly. It wasn't some random guy going there and another random guy going there. It was actually, they seem to be working together as a team, and that's understandable, It's only the second game of the season, and then I think barring maybe one more game where they need to iron out a couple of things, I think this team can be ready to challenge the season. Where we end up this year, who knows? I still think we're gonna win this fucking Premier League this season. Everybody has written us off, and you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe they are right. But you know what? This means I believe. This means that we could fucking put a title challenge on, And the thing is, like, it looks like another season where, is Man City actually up for the season? Who knows? They've got problems of their own, yeah? Kevin De Bruyne out for so long. All of our rivals have like issues. But you know what? Let's not get into that because that could take up another hour of this video. So in terms of the overall match, like I said, I'm super happy with the end result. It's 3 points, a good performance. We got the new guy, Wataru Endo, who joined for Liverpool from FC Stuttgart, and I was pretty pumped to see. Got someone of his particular skill set, you know what I mean? It's as if FSG was like, well, let's get Liam Neeson in this motherfucker. And, he's like the Japanese Liam Neeson. He's going to fucking kick ass and take names. I know that already because you know what? When I saw him come on that field, he was bussing. He was talking. I was seeing him be more vocal than anybody else. So, you know what? To bring in someone of his experience, of his particular skill set, I'll stop that, by the way, I thought a really good debut for him, even though he only played for a bit of the second half. But I'm really excited to see more of him. I've obviously checked out his reel. If you want to, you can also go check out a link in the description, which I put down, which is from another YouTuber who's actually another red Liverpool channel in Japan, which you guys can go check out and you can learn more about him straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell me we don't give you anything here on this channel. But let's get back to that first half. So the first half was, I mean, for the goal, it was pretty shit, right? Like I said, it really felt like the first 10 minutes were like deja vu again. You know, we were cruising back to 2020. You know, that's what we wanted to be. We wanted to do a greatest hits of last season, and I was like, oh my god, is this what this actually is? Again, the same issues. Defensive frailties, and I mean, you know, Trent, I put that onto you, brother. I could not fucking. I had to literally go and rewind my Viaplay, right? My play. I had to go check out. I was like, what? It's only been 2 minutes and 1-0. What the fuck happened? And then, you know, Trent happened. And look, you know, ultimately, maybe Van Dijk was too strong, but if you're playing out from the back, you should be expecting that. Yeah, any Premier League player, top six Premier League player worth his salt should be able to control and be on that ball. If that doesn't work, just kick the fucking ball straight out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with just kicking the ball out, right? I've always believed that, but you know, modern footballers, it's not their thing. But as it kind of like stood there, we were 1-0 down, and it looked like another shit show was gonna be served. You know, we just kept on losing the possession. We kept on giving possession away. It was like we just couldn't get into our mojo. We just didn't have any mojo. And it took Diaz's goal to really kind of like settle ourselves, and that's when we started to. And that's when we started to string a couple of passes together. We started to press better as a unit, and then from that onwards, there wasn't anything really Bournemouth could offer. I mean, you know, they had like spatterings of little things that they would kind of like do, but no clear-cut chances. You know, it would be like half chances or kind of like them running into dead ends. But you know, this is the Premier League, so you know you cannot sit and rest on your laurels thinking that the other team is not going to get chances. I don't care. I've been watching Premier League now for over almost since '92, so it's almost 30 years. And you know, these days, even if you're fucking Luton Town, even if you're Bournemouth, there's still gonna be a chance or two good goal scoring. So you have to be prepared for that. But luckily, nothing else came of it. Yeah, like I said, great goal by Luis Diaz. The thing that really stuck out for me was really when the ball came from the right again from Szobo. He's going to be my favorite player, I know already. MacAllistor is going to be my favorite player. And there's going to be, you know what, everybody's my favorite player. I'll get into that. Let's go back. So the goal from the was one of those things where it's the speed of what he takes it. I think the speed is what gets everybody off guard. It keeps the keeper off guard. And he was able to, you know, really, while the ball is coming down, he chested it up, and while it was coming down, I was thinking, okay, he's probably going to have another little touch, you know, like Mo Salah have like 20 touches in the box, another touch, but he smashed it, and I was like, okay, that's good. 1-0, or at least 1-0, and things were back. You know, the scores were parity again. So we go into halftime. We score another goal, which was a penalty. Another Szobo special. The guy is just handing out fucking tickets. Yes, what you want, huh? What you want? More assist. There you go. So Mo Salah to take a second bite at the cherry. For us, God. I really think we need to find also a person. You know, we used to have James Milner and Salah, Ah,
I feel so confident about Salah just being our only penalty.
you know what? That's another conversation for another time. But if we go in 2-1 at halftime, and I'm like, okay, this is okay, right? Then yeah, some people came to visit our house, and you know when people
Catch a hint when you're tired.
them listen, I'm watching this because I might have to do a video about it afterwards. They just kept on asking me
This bullshit and that bullshit, and I'm just
please just go. I want to watch in peace. But anyway, that's a side story. So second half starts, and again it was another kind
just take it.
to kind of like get going. But I think the thing that the biggest talking point maybe of the second half would have to be the MacAllistor red card, and it was late. It was late, and it doesn't matter how you cut it. I mean, maybe 20 years ago that would have been a 50-50 challenge, and maybe the guy would have. But you can't go in. It was high. It was below his knee, but it was still high.
And
In the Premier League is gonna send people off. So the thing that kind of like struck me was then, yeah, it's not really a place that MacAllistor should be finding himself in. On the edge of the box, or at least making doing a last ditch tackle to save a counter attack, to stop a Bournemouth counter attack. I think a defensive midfielder would have had a little bit more nous and a bit more sus when it comes to it. Though this is not me knocking on MacAllistor. You, sir, are a fucking baller. You're a techer. You're gonna be one of my favorite players. Another one of my favorite players. But it then meant that Endo came on, and immediately what struck me
was how he was pointing.
and instructing and directing, and also most importantly, being aware of the danger, right? As versatile as MacAllistor is,
And god damn, he is a fucking
gem of a player, but you need that nous. And Endo was, I'm gonna say Endo for a while probably, but Endo was really able to anticipate danger, and I think that is what we need. So he came on board, and I was super happy that he got such a warm welcome at Anfield. I think everybody is really G'd up and really amped for him to do well. I am personally too, but it was as if that red card really
put a fire under everybody.
it was like I was like, okay, 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 this is good. This is what we need.
He did another goal, and we could have scored more goals after that.
We could have scored more goals. I mean, to be honest with you, after that, Bournemouth really with
The extra man really looked like
they were the one playing with 10, and so for me that was what was so cool. The team just kind of like pulled their finger out of their bottom
that second half, and really
done it and really closed the game down. So there was nothing for Bournemouth to do at the end of everything, But yeah, that's it. The scores then ended up final score being 3-1. I think a deserved victory for Liverpool. And yeah, we go again. So I don't know who we
next time, but
let me know what you thought about the game. What did you think about the red card? Was it one for you? How do you see it, or what did you think of Endo's short cameo in his debut? And are you excited for him? Are you like me? I still feel like we need at least one more signing, really, to make this a good window. But it's already a good window, and we can already forget about all the transfers we missed out of early on. But anyway,
yeah, let me
know what your thoughts are on it, and yeah, we go again. So anyway,
that's all I have for now.
I'll see you soon.